Have you ever wondered what it's like to teach in Maine? We're going to go talk to some educators to find out. What is your name?
My name's Tyler Putnam.
Where do you live?
Hodgson, Maine.
And what school do you teach at?
I'm a superintendent at MS 8070 in Hodgson.
So before you became a superintendent, tell us about your teaching career. What did you do?
Yeah, I was a special education teacher for 2 years, and then I taught history for 8 years at the middle school level, and then I moved into the high school level.
Why did you want to go from special ed to teaching? Was that always your plan, or?
No, I got out of school and I was looking for a job in the area that I was living in, and I went in for an ed tech position, and the interview committee was like, well, we need a special ed teacher and you have a teaching degree. And I said, okay, I'll take a look at it. And so it was really the most rewarding 2 years of my educational career, and it set me up to be successful when I was a regular ed teacher to have a better idea of what's going on.
What did you love about special ed?
I think the fact that the students would show up and they would just need you. They would just absolutely, in regular ed, they didn't always need you. They didn't, but they appreciated, you as an educator, as a person they looked up to, as a mentor. It just felt like every day they came in and they were super excited to learn.
Do you have a memorable classroom experience, a memory?
Yeah, I think in regular ed, we did a lot of mock trials. And I think those are the things that people latch onto and remember for a long time. And I think our mock trials when I was teaching history, it was comical at times, it was rewarding, but I think every time somebody got something out of it, but people were out of their chairs and they were learning interactively, having a good time.
What about being a superintendent? What would you like people to know about that kind of role?
It's completely different than being in the classroom. I think in the classroom, you get that immediate reward because you see the students learning, you have an understanding, you're taking them from point A to point B, and it's right in front of you. Superintendency is more of like that long-term commitment, seeing that certain investments pay off over time into education and seeing those rewards, but it sometimes takes a little bit longer than in the classroom.
Okay, what would you tell a new teacher? Any advice? It's their first year going into the classroom. What would you say?
First, I'd say stick with it, because there's going to be down days and there's going to be awesome days. And with teaching, you have to understand that, you just weather the storm at times and then realize that if you keep pushing, you keep doing what you're supposed to be doing, it's going to pay off in the long run. So understand that it's a roller coaster, understand that each day will have its challenges, but in the end, it'll be the most successful career that you could ever choose, because it's just wonderful to give back to the community like that.
Okay, we're trying to get teachers to move here. What do we tell them? What do we want them to know?
Okay, I would say that any type of school in Maine is a family. I've worked at the largest high school in the state, at Lewiston High School as the principal. I'm now a superintendent in a smaller school. It doesn't matter where you go. If you're an educator, it is an absolutely family atmosphere. If you're in business, sometimes, that's a whole different mindset going to work. But if you work in a school in Maine, you're going to feel like you belong to something special.
Do you like ocean or lake better?
Oh, lake. I live on a lake.
Do you like blueberries or potatoes?
I'm from the county. I got to say potatoes.
Steak or lobster?
I got to say steak. I'm sorry.
Can't relate.
I teach in Maine because it sets everybody up for the best life possible.